Some epic encounters in the past. And of course, the last time they met was in the final of the Australian Open. On that day, Federer was beaten in 5 sets. Today, of course, it's the best of 3 tie-break sets. And it'll be a Spanish #1 to get us underway.
Play.
So easy for Nadal to just slip into his comfort zone against right-handers. He knows precisely what he's going to do in terms of his pattern of play. It never varies on clay, so it's all about execution. That's the difficulty for Federer. Doesn't matter how well he's been playing in the previous matches here. Today, it's a completely different scenario, and it takes him a while to get used to it, doesn't it?
I think he's also got some psychological scars as well. I mean, he's lost some huge finals to this guy of late. The last 5, in fact, Jason. And not only has he got to get used to playing a lefty, but there's so much other baggage that comes with playing against Nadal. I'm not talking about, you know, any losses. We're talking about losses in majors, huge tournaments that were hugely emotional for him.
And some of the beatings that he's taken at the French Open recently have been really bad ones.
I like that play a lot. Nadal doesn't have very many weaknesses. But if we are nitpicking, its second serve is definitely attackable.
That's something that Federer didn't really do at the French Open last year's final, and it was embarrassing in the end. Nadal losing just 4 games in the 3 sets that they played. But if Federer can be a little more aggressive this afternoon, surely he's got every chance of having a much better result. Because historically, Nadal will just serve over 90% of his first serves to Federer's backhand, both the right and the left courts. So Federer has to surely mix things up, give Nadal something different to look at. And you're absolutely right, when he gets a look at that second serve, he's got to be prepared to pull the trigger. Well, Nadal obviously doesn't hail from Madrid. Born in Manacor, Mallorca, still lives there and has strong family roots in that part of the world. But I think Madrid have taken him on board as their son. Very popular in this part of Spain.
I think he's pretty popular everywhere, for that matter. He's got this amazing way that he connects with people. So giving of his time to all his fans. People here in Spain really appreciate that, as do his fans around the world.
to do. We've already spoken about the fact that Nadal's second serve is attackable, but his return does tend to drop short. Now, of course, it bounces high if you don't get up the court and take the ball on the rise, as Federer did there. So I think that's going to be an important shot for the Swiss #1 this afternoon.
How many unbelievable passing shots did we see him hit yesterday? If you were wondering if he was feeling the effects of that 4-hour and some change match yesterday, don't worry, it's looking good.
Left versus.
There's nothing wrong with the tactic. I think it is important to try and go aggressively to the Nadal forehand.